नमस्ते बच्चों, हमेशा खुश रहो बच्चों। माई सेल्फ ओम प्रकाश केसरी, फैकल्टी ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स अंडर फैकल्टी ऑफ साइंस under faculty of education and methodology. Today I taught you group theory which are taught in BSc B.Ed PCM 6th semester student. These are the lesson plannings which are already discussed in your previous class. These are the step for planning a lesson which are already discussed in your previous class. These are the components of a lesson plan. In group theory, in your last class, I will see the construction of numbers. How can the number will occur in our day-to-day life? That means from ancient to today. That means from natural number to complex number. Today I will see the operations on this number. The when we define the operations on to in any number, and this will be defined inside a set. Then first one is the binary operation, or we also say it as a composition. For a binary operation, there are two ways of defining the binary operation. The first one is the mathematical approach, and the second one is the non-mathematical approach. That means how can we define mathematically a binary operation? And mathematically, we can define a binary operation. For this, we can take a set which are non-empty. Let the set S be an non-empty set, and then the mapping. We can construct a mapping O, or we can say also say star associated with each ordered pair AB where A and B belongs to S, such that the product set, that means the mapping O such that S Cartesian S tends to S. Define a binary operation on S. Define a binary operation on S. This is the mathematical approach to define a binary operation. That means when we add a 2 plus 2, or we can say 2 plus 5, when that means the two elements are 2 and 5. When these two elements are operated with an operation addition, then the addition is said to be binary operation of these two numbers. That means any operation which are operated in between two elements. In between two elements, then the operation is said to be binary operation. Bi means two, nary means operation, and this operation is called binary operator, or we can say simply composition. Next one is the non-mathematical approach. In this approach, let S be an empty set and A comma B belongs to S. That is A and B be the element of S. Let us define a binary of a binary operation O on S. Let us define a binary operation O on S. That is the O is a binary operation on S such that A O B belongs to S, where O is a binary operation. Here we can also use star in place of O, or you can say any operation just like addition, subtraction, multiplication, integration, etc. There are some properties of, or we can say law of binary operation. That means we can say types of binary composition. The first one is the closure axiom. The closure axiom, in closure axiom, let S be an empty set. Take any two element A comma B belongs to S, and let O be the binary operation on S such that AOB belongs to S. For all AB belongs to S, then S is said to be closed with respect to the binary operation O. In closure axioms, this is by default defined in the axiom. For example, when we construct an operation addition and the set of natural number, in the set of natural number, then we can say taking any two elements, let's say 2 plus and 5, and 2 plus 5 equals to 7, which are also in the set of natural number, then the set of natural number with respect to addition is closed, or we can say addition is closed under Natural number is closed under addition. But when we construct the operation minus, that means subtraction, then we take any two elements, let's say 5 and 7, then 5 minus 7 equals to minus 2. But minus 2 is not belongs to the natural number, set of natural number. That means subtraction is not closed under in natural number. That means we can say closure except not satisfied in the natural number with respect to the operation subtraction. Next one is the commutativity, or we can say commutative operation. In commutativity, we can say if when we operate two elements, let's say A O B or A star B and B star A, both if both are equal, then we can say that the operations are commutative. Let S be an empty set. Take any two element A and B belongs to S, and let O be any binary operation on S such that AOB is equal to BOA for all AB belongs to S. Then we can say that the operation is commutative with respect to the binary operation O. For example, when we take a addition in natural number, it is commutative. That means when A star B equals to B star A, that means 2 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 2, both are equal. But when we take subtraction, it doesn't hold commutativity in natural number. That means when we say 2 plus 2 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 2, because 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1 and 3 minus 2 equals to 1. Both are different. That means subtraction are not commutative under natural number. Next one is the associativity. Simply, we say that A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. That means when we operate A and B and then C, and if we operate first B and C and then C, both are equal. For defining this, let S be an empty set. Then take any three elements A, B, C belongs to S, and let O be any binary operation on S such that AOBOC equals to AOBOC. That means first we operate A and B. Whatever we got, that will be operated with C. And again, when we operate B and C first, and then whatever we got, operate A with the given result. Whatever we got, if these two are same, then we can say that the binary operation are associative with respect to the composition. Next one is the distributive law. Let S be a non-empty set and take any three element A, B, C belongs to S. Then let O be O and star be any two binary operation on S. Here we can construct two binary operation for distributive law on S such that A star BOC equals to A star BOA star C. A star BOC equals to A star BOA star C for all ABC belongs to S. And this is called the left distributive law with respect to O. Left distributive law with respect to O. Again, we can write it as BOC star A equals to B star A OB star C for all ABC belongs to S. Then this is called the right distributive law with respect to O. Right distributive law with respect to O. For the set of real number R of multiplication over addition holds good. That means A into B plus C equals to A into B plus A into C. But for addition, our multiplication doesn't hold in our real number system. That means A plus B into C is not equal to A plus B into A plus C. This is the famous example in our day-to-day life.